Good evening. I am live today. I am live this evening, kicking back, more than just chilling. But I'm kicking back, and I'm more than just chilling. You can see my junkie closet in the background, a coat hanging on the door. I got a lot of things to do, but that ain't it. I'm very relaxed, very relaxed. Uh, Sometimes I think I work too hard at my hobbies, and simply the hobby of blogging seems like I do get tired because I walk a lot. I still don't go to the gym, not yet. Can't find the time right now. They don't open early enough, and I do other things that are more important that are early, like just getting up and eating breakfast sometimes, or going to the store before I start my part-time job. But look like things are looking up. I just found out today that I guess my plane ticket will be extended for another year, so I'll have a chance to go on a good trip probably by August. Of course, I'll be doing my little things uh, during the week like I always do, but look like I can do a major vacation for a week in August. So things are looking up. Now, I have a problem with my cell phone. Or maybe everyone else does. I don't know about you, but maybe this should be in a tutorial too on what your cell phone can do. Even for those people who are just starting out and they don't have no backups, backup to vlog. If they don't have a tablet or 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 any kind of tablet, it could be an LG. It could be anything. Uh, well, anyway, my cell phone gets hot very fast. I like to do at least two two quality videos when I'm out. So potentially I could do four. And my days of uploading, like I said, is Tuesdays and Wednesdays, even though I managed to get some vlogging in during the week, usually in the evening times after work before I come home. Sometimes early in the morning, depending on what time I start. If I get up early enough and it's not dark, I can get a good uh, video log because when you get a good video log to me, that means that there are not too many cars parked, so I can take good quality videos. Because I like to take the names of the establishments so that when people look at my blog, they know exactly what's there. Sometimes it's hard to do because I definitely can't walk out in the middle of the street. In some places I do walk out in the middle of the street because they got these islands, and so I can watch cars, providing I don't slip off the curb, and I could uh, point my cell phone toward the establishments as they go by while I'm walking. Driving is a different thing, but I have a problem with the cell phone because when the cell phones do get hot. And sometimes it's best to shoot without live because then your phone won't get as hot. But on a hot day, I don't think it matters. One time I vlogged one morning, went home, then I want to vlog again, and I want to know if I erase some of the old files, I should have at least 12 minutes extra that I could vlog. Lo and behold, I have 5 minutes, and I've been charging the thing for a couple of hours. So it seems like on cool days it goes faster, but if I do uh, one good photo op that morning or that evening, I should have done two. And usually I can get done two sometimes by noon. But sometimes I do one in the morning, just like I said, and I drive somewhere. And what my problem is when I drive someplace and my phone is charging, it's still sometimes it charges fast, sometimes it charges slow. But if it's a really important place that I've never seen before and I want to do it, that kind of discourages a person. So that's the only discouragement that I have is if my cell phone does not respond because I want to do at least 2 video logs twice, at least 7 or 8 minutes. Now I did a couple that were very long because I knew I only had time to do one. I charged my phone just right and I didn't use it for anything else. No phone calls, no playing games, no any of that stuff. Because once you start playing games and looking at your emails and all that kind of stuff, you really don't have enough power left. Sometimes you do, but more than likely, you won't have any left to do the type of quality photo shooting that you want to do. So that's my only problem uh, when I do my video logs is that my battery goes down fast. Now I just heard that LG phones are no longer going to be in service anymore. Look like to me they're going to discontinue. I really like the LG phones. Of course, my LG had went dead some years back, and I'm using a Samsung phone. But those you always had to change batteries. I know, but those were good phones. Pretty pretty good phones. Now my Samsung is okay, except for just like I said, it gets very hot, and so those are the main problems. So like, if you're a new person and you see this, look like I'm laid back in my room, my office here. Things are thrown all around, all kind of wet your way. It doesn't matter because when I focus on the task at hand that's in front of me, and I find whatever I need to do to edit and do everything else I can. Uh, Sometimes it takes that long. Of course, you see me with my glasses on, and you see like a blue light that's in my glasses when I take the thumbnail. I probably could take another thumbnail, but the reason why I see that glare is because I'll be watching TV sometimes. Of course, I'm not watching TV right now. The TV is on. I got it on pause. I'm watching a uh, uh, a video on YouTube, but I just got to watching one of my favorite programs, Death in Paradise. So I'm done with that series for season 10. I would like to see the first 5 seasons because I really wasn't into Death in Paradise then, but now I am. So I've been doing a lot of TV watching as well as my homework uh, with uh, with YouTube. So I've been doing a lot of things. Let me see what else I got on here to talk about here. What else I got here to find a place sometime? Oh boy, let's see. Usually, driving, walking. Oh, let's see. Street digit, especially about cell phones. I did that too. Oh boy, I did a whole bunch of things. I did that I'm supposed to talk about. I even included a plane fare and a couple of other things like that. As you can see, the blue light. I do like blue. I'm a guy, so blue is fine. Uh, Today, I just finished the main part of my family. My mother finally got her second out the way. Of course, she's older than me, right? But anyway, finally got that out the way. I'm feeling better. I need to call her back sometime after I get through here. Find out how is she feeling, and things like that. where it looked like everyone is saying, I think everyone is saying because they want to say it, that June is going to be wide open. You know what I mean? Wide open spaces. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, you know that song, right? Wide open spaces. Well, I don't care how many wide open spaces there are. I'm still gonna be wearing. I I wasn't gonna talk about this, but I guess I will. The mask. I'll still gonna be wearing my mask. Uh, but I'm gonna use common sense. Uh, I'm not gonna overdo it. But if I feel that the place is not okay, that's fine. But you know what? We should be wearing masks anyway. You know what? Sometimes there's a lot of pollen in the air, and I really does think that it does something better for your health, because a lot of stuff is not going into your lungs, all that dust and stuff. And we should be wearing these things once in a while. Of course, dust flies inside your house where you sleep or not. Dust goes to all the cracks, and people wonder why a person's house gets so dusty. Dust can find their way anywhere in his house, anywhere in anyone's house, and it's full of dust. It is amazing how life itself look like does have a life of its own, that it can find things the way ants crawl through cracks. It just seems like that. So, what can, what can I say? Dust like ants? That's a weird comparison. But that's the way I'm gonna see it. Um, so I got one on here. Anyway, if anyone got anything to say, please let me know. Anything you think I should do different? I'm open to any kind of suggestion. Please leave comments. Hello. I'm getting a lot of these weird comments. They're not really comments, if you know what I mean. I want to see real comments. Even if it doesn't look good, at least I can try to improve on something. You know, we all need improvement. Uh, just like I said, I didn't know that uh, being on YouTube was really a job. I thought it was a job for people who was already in the entertainment business, doing some kind of thing. And then long and behold, people love them and they have all these millions and thousands of subscribers and all this kind of stuff, you know. Well, anyway, I am kind of surprised that I've done a few things and I get a few views, quite a few views, and I guess we all got a little bit of talent inside of us anyway. We just have to apply it. Some of us just like to watch. Some people are just good listeners, and that's a talent. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't think that's a talent. I think anything you do and you do it well, it could be a talent. Because see, if you're in trouble and someone really heard what you said and you need to get out of it and you need backup. I mean real backup, and someone heard it and they got it right, that could be a well of good for you or for someone else, the truth shall set you free, even if it's a lie. Well, anyway, I'm gonna leave with that. If I have anything else to say, I'll come on and do another live stream. And I'm doing it regular studio live from my laptop, the way it should be done. Excuse my background. Don't excuse my background. Well, anyway, I'm showing you that I'm real. This is the only way that I can show you that I'm real. I I I ain't out trying to say no bad language, no adjectives and all that. Hey, I'm always capable of saying bad words or adjectives, just like the next person, just like the next human being. You know, we all are privy to that kind of stuff, whether you in front of the camera or not in front of the camera, because you're only being for real to yourself and to those that you love. Hopefully, when you talk like that, I hope it's for real because you're trying to set somebody straight. Not to, I mean, a lot of us in our home because we want people to fly right. I mean, you want people to do good. That's why we cuss a lot. Cuss can be a positive thing. But of course, we use a lot of words, or my contemporaries use a lot of words too much to express themselves. Hey, I can express myself best with the best of them, but I ain't got nothing to prove. That's why a person like me being shy and being online like this talking, it just gives me more fuel for being confident in myself. That's all it is. I loathe I really am appreciative of the people who do talk very, very, very well, talk smooth, they talk eloquent and all that kind of stuff. I have no hard feel for those kind of people. Talk smooth because that's what you should be trying to do. You should be trying to express yourself, even if you got a problem. Just some people do it better than others. But you know what? You need listeners. You need a lot of listeners. And that's why they talk a lot because they know some people are good listeners. So, I hope that when you see me, you say, hey, this guy is for real. The way he is, ain't got to prove nothing. You know, uh, you already know. I mean, I'm a married person. I don't, I ain't got to prove anything to anybody, but just be myself, being out there. And of course, it feels funny sometimes when you're out there blogging, because I think that's why a lot of people, when you take pictures when you travel, that's the same thing. But I, I, I guess there is a different feeling when a person is actually shooting a video camera, walking down the street. Because sometimes I really don't want no one to say anything to me because I'm trying to get this thing done. Now, if someone stops me and they want to talk, I will talk because I'm a good listener and I talk, but I have to keep it limited, because if I'm far from home, I definitely don't want to talk too much, especially when I'm busy. But if I'm not doing anything and I have the time, I'll talk. I'll give them free advertisement. I'm open to anything. I'm open to anything because I'm not that shy. So I see some people when they kind of like move out the way a little bit and all that kind. Of course, they're gonna be on there, but just like I said, I'm not trying to video log any people uh, in my videos. I'm just not. But uh, I appreciate those that are not shy when they walk past my camera. You know that means they know what it's about, and they ought to be happy. Well, with that in mind, and me talking more than 18 minutes, I'd like to tell you that everything is fine with me. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Everything is updated the way I want it to be. I'm taking the videos the way I want to. I am editing the way I want to, with some exception here and there. I'm watching a lot of the tutorials, but I can't take advantage of a lot of those things. But I am doing a lot of those tutorials that are free. There are a couple that I will purchase, but some of them I don't want to do it on a monthly basis. But those that I did use, they were exceptional. They make the videos exactly what I want to do, and I'm learning that sometimes when I only got 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left on my cell phone when it's burning hot, I have to learn to take segments, and sometimes that's the best way because you're still getting your point across. And hopefully, someone who wants to go there and visit or want to find out just a little bit of information by just looking at my video, that they actually go pick up a book or go on a computer and actually look up that city and find out what the history is of that city that I'm visiting. Because there's a lot of cities, some of them are all related to one another, especially when you're in California, especially when you're a Californian the way I am, being a transplant here since I was 7 years old, okay? So that makes me a Californian, okay? So therefore, I'm gonna try to find some interesting things to vlog about. You know, I like all the other kind of things that are going down. You know, some things are just not worth it. But you know, if there's nothing to do, or if I have to pay money to go on something, yeah, if I don't belong to it, like in a charitable way or something I give and I can get, more than likely I won't go in because some things are just not worth paying the money for. But certain things, just like I said, I am into history, California history, and that could be about the cities. I'm into zoos, museums. I don't usually take pictures in museums. I'm have to say that again to you. I usually don't take pictures in the museum, but I will ask if they seem like they're friendly enough, or if I see something on there that says "Do not take photos," then I won't. But more than likely, even before this vlogging thing, I have never taken pictures inside museums 1/10 of 1%, 1/10 of 100% I have taken inside because most everything I see is inside my heart and inside my eyes and inside my brain. So that's why I don't stress on going inside and asking people about questions or anything else like that. Uh, but that's okay, all right, because I like what I do and I like the way other people do it. When I watch their videos, I like how they do it. They got the personality to do that. My personality like that only comes out once in a while. I'm not like that normally, but I do have a personality like that, and it won't come out unless it has to come out in that way. But with that in mind, I hope you have a great day. It's been a very hot day today. I didn't do any vlogging today because I did so much yesterday. I got a lot of things done today, uh, including cutting the grass yesterday. I even did that. I did two places yesterday, and I even was able to cut a little bit of grass, do a little bit of weeding, all that in one day. Well, with that in mind again, have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next video because I will be probably getting one unless I'm really going crazy and I want to get a live one. But every few videos that I do, then I will come on maybe 3 or 4 or 5, 6 or 7 or 8, and then I'll come on live. Unless it's a spur in my heart to want to come on 2 or 3 times in a row live like this. But with that in mind, I'll talk to you later and happy vlogging and enjoy yourself.